What's going on, everybody? So, I want to jump on here real quick and show y'all what's going on. I do got a few updates. Um, Maybe I should start over here, but it may not be nothing to update over here though. I'm gonna have to get the machete out for this jungle. I'm gonna have to get some ground clear or something. I'm tired of chopping this stuff down. Um, this pear tree had blooms on it. You can see it did start leafing out, but this tree's halfway dead. But I don't see any pears. I don't think. We'll see. But man, this stuff, guys, this is ridiculous. Every year this stuff grows like this. It's getting old real quick. Um. Oh yeah. I do got some poke salad coming up out here, but it's not really much of nothing to show you. It's still real small. Um. Yeah, I don't see none right here. I'm not going over there. We had a storm. I had some limbs fall, so I'll be having a bonfire shortly. Um. Oh, that's blackberry. See them white flowers? That's blackberry way over here. But as y'all can see, I got blackberry just. But if you just let this stuff, leave it alone, you see what happens? It's not even really in full sun. This is like partial sun. You can just see all the white flowers. But I know you probably can't tell in the camera. It's a whole lot of more blooms coming behind all of these. So the vast majority of this is blackberry. It's a little bit of other stuff in there. I'm gonna try to cut the other stuff out. But so yeah, this is my blackberry patch. And so that's coming along. See. And that stuff trips you up and you almost die while filming. Here goes some more over here. None of this was here last year. So that's how the blackberries are looking. So let's go over here and check on the garlic. I don't know, all this trash and stuff. Dude mowed the lot over there and it's like he threw all the trash over here. Anyway, um, that's the garlic. There's a little bit of blackberries in there. These blackberries tend not to do so well because they don't hardly get no sun. But once again, machete, I'm gonna take all that out, and I'm gonna try to get some ground clear or something to spray this stuff with to kill it. But a lot of this stuff is such invasive stuff that I don't even know if I don't even know. It's probably gonna take 3 or 4 applications before all this stuff be dead. Um, but yeah, this is more garlic, and you can see right there, I forgot a potato. So I guess maybe I'll have some potatoes right there. I don't know. Um, I hear a cat meowing, but I don't see it. But anyway, oh, there he is. I see him. I see you, Chrissy. Here he comes. Um, can you see him? Chrissy, come on. You coming with me? Huh? You telling people hello? Hey. Yeah, you heard that? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Hey. Say hello. All right, let's go. Come on. So, what else we got going on? Uh, um, so blueberry, it all grew in, plus flowers. Wait, flowers. So we got flowers on there. Um, I haven't had this that long, and when I got it, it was almost dead because I got it on clearance at Walmart or Lowe's or something. Same thing with this blackberry, but you can see where all the blooms are coming in. The blackberry looks like it's gonna have a nice amount of blooms on it. Both of my grapes grew in, which is great. The fig trees leafed out. And what's interesting is we already have a fig. So I don't know if that focused or not, but we got some more figs coming on. Um, kumquats, the last of those are going to get ripe. I think they're going to try to ripen on up so it can put out blooms, because it's almost time to put out blooms on those. But what I really wanted to show you guys was, see how the pears are swelling up nicely? And this tree has got pears all over it. I mean, just pear after pear after pear. But all these, what is that thing? Can y'all see that bug? Is it alive? I don't know. Anyway, pears, more pears. It's just, they're loaded down with pears, both of them, both trees. I think that one over there, though, has more than this one. But this one does have pears. Granted, a lot of the pears on this one, the wind blowing and it's cold. 50-something degrees today. Anyway, I don't know. Some of these look suspect. I don't know. This tree ain't, these pears ain't looking too hot on this one. Most of them look kind of crazy looking. Maybe the frost or something. Kind of, y'all see? Maybe the frost or something did something to them, but it's all good. I want to show y'all this. I've seen twins on my trees before, but never triplets. See, it's 3 of them. See if I can show y'all twins. This tree got twins like 4 or 5 times over. See if I can find, here's one. There's twins. They were the same size, but one of them takes over. Which, human babies, they do the same thing, really. Well, I mean, one of them don't get that much bigger, but here's one that's pretty even. Let's see if I can get that to focus. There we go. See? But yeah, the pear trees, they got nice bloom, nice pears on them. I mean peaches. What am I thinking about? Peach trees. They got nice peaches on them. This one has more peaches than that one, which I expected that because this tree had more fruit last year than that tree by far. But this one does have peaches. There's some there, and they're swelling really nicely. They're getting a nice size pretty quick. If you look down in here, you see several peaches, but I find that I really can't go on that just now because some of them still might fall off. But I want to show you my peas at the bottom. They're really making a nice amount of peas now. So from now on, I will make sure to already have my peas in the ground, because last year I think I planted my peas in March. And by the time it really got warm and they really wanted to start putting out, I had just planted them, and then by the time they got good and started, it was in too hot for them. So, and these have plenty more flowers and where more peas are gonna come. See, that's the newest one right there. So, yeah, all the places that have peas look pretty good. Apple tree put leaves back on. These were the first blooms. This is the second set of blooms here. I know the bees probably been over here. Honestly though, I need another apple tree. They really don't like to pollinate themselves. And then that's aren't they pretty when they're closed? But that's my apple blossoms. I washed my car, but it has pollen all over it. Gotta love pine trees, right? Yeah, can't wait to have to wash it again. So onions and garlic. These are onions. That's garlic. Onions doing good. This bird up here is driving me insane. More peas, as you guys can see. Just once again, I'm glad I had them already planted. Yeah, I had to protect them a couple of times from the frost, but I put my air potatoes out here. I put the kaleettes out here. I almost killed them, I'll be honest. See the one with the green leaf standing up? I think the other ones are still alive. They just haven't bounced back yet. They might be dead though. Or maybe one of them's alive. I don't know. I have more seeds, but I left them in the greenhouse. They got too dry, got too hot in the greenhouse one day. It's my fault. What are these? This is not something I planted, I don't think. I'm gonna let that get a little bigger. I don't know what those are. Over here, I had some old candy corn seeds from last year. I don't know if it was just the seeds or what. None of the old ones germinated. Not one. I got some new candy corn seeds. I think that's 90% or 99%. It's probably like 95% germination rate. And some of this had some old seeds, I think, but all this in the top is new seeds. And I think almost all of them germinated because this one just came up, that one just came up. I know I planted another one in here somewhere. So if that one doesn't come up, that's the only one. Garlic, haven't planted anything over here yet. I'm thinking the corn will go there in those two. That's what I'm thinking, at least right there. I don't know about everybody else. I generally tie my corn to bamboo because I don't know, my corn tends to blow over. So I try to give it some extra support. This elephant garlic is starting to get escape, which is cool. This celery is getting a little taller. Something was eating it, but I think it stopped. Let me show y'all. See the bottom leaves? See how 8 up they are? The top leaves don't look that great either. I don't know. There's some new stuff coming in. It's kind of a raggedy looking specimen. I planted some tomato seeds over there. I haven't seen any of them germinate yet. The soil in there should be moist enough, but maybe it's not. I'm gonna do some harvesting real quick soon on these mustards. Y'all look how big these are already. It's March. They loving the heat that it's warmed up. I'm gonna harvest that. Look how pretty the oregano is. It's loving it now that it's warmed up. This I do believe is parsley. I planted seeds over here. This is parsley, and I want to say that's thyme. I see the true leaves coming in, but I really can't tell what it is right now. And then I planted some seeds over there too, but it looks like none of them germinated. Same thing was right there. It looks like nothing germinated. Rosemary is looking pretty good. It's bouncing back from the cold weather. But once again, look at how big that mustard is. It's just overtaking almost the whole thing. It's crazy. And I haven't put anything in these beds except for azomite. I haven't put anything in here. No food, no nothing. So, but peas, they got flowers. I'm sure there's peas in there. I usually have to search for them because everything's green. You really can't see them well. But I got a little bit of everything in this bed because this right here, that's a collard plant. And this right next to it, this is celery. This is a celery plant right here. There's another celery over there. I had seeds drop from when I planted celery in here last time. There's a big celery plant in the middle. Probably can't tell, but there are the leaves right there. And then there's another collard in here somewhere. Here it is. But it might bolt on me. I don't know. It might just be growing out to reach the light, but that's another collard plant. But hopefully by the time that those collards, these will come out and the collards will have more like kale. It's growing ridiculously. It warmed up and this stuff just grew like gangbusters. So that's that. And here's the little side shoot down here. But see, this might be actually getting ready to bolt this time. Because I've had this stuff for 2 or 3 years and it's never bolted. And people keep talking about, oh, kale bolts. Well, mine hasn't in 3 years. But once again, more peas. More peas. And then if you look at this one, just all these flowers. And this is potato. That's potato. I got a little bit of everything in here. But just keep in mind, these peas won't be in here that long. When it gets hot, they'll die. And I'll just let the leaves just break down where they are. And the pea plants will be out of the way. And the potatoes can keep doing their thing. And then in May, the garlic's going to get pulled. But I'll probably plant something else in there, like a pepper or something. Once the peas dies, I'll probably put peppers in there. Or something like that. And same thing over here. Just peas, more peas. That's mainly what's in here. I think there is some potato in here. But I don't see it right now. Come in. Look, see. See, you are not going to make it. It's time to eat you. That's just so good. Anyway, as I smack on camera. This here, homeboy's gone. He's got to go. This is poke salad. So I have some of this in the back, but this one looks like this because it's in full sun. So y'all remember my old one that basically turned into a tree? Well, it decided to grow 4 huge stalks at the bottom. That's got to come out of there. And I meant to take the roots out earlier than this, but actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna harvest the mustards. I'm gonna harvest this. I'm gonna harvest some kale, and I'm gonna make greens. I'm gonna cook it all together. However, if you don't know anything about poke salad, you do have to parboil it. So don't just boil this and eat it, because you might get the runs. And if you eat too much, I don't know. They say it'll kill you. But I've never had a problem with it. I know a lot of people are scared of it, but like I said, I grew up with a grandmother that knew how to cook it. So, and I know a lot of people around here, they love it. They see it and they like, how you know about that? You know, because it's a lot of old heads know about it, but young people don't. It's very nutritious for you. It's got a lot of uses. A lot of the uses, though, aren't used anymore because a lot of the old people that knew about them are dead, and they took the uses to the grave. So, because you do have to be careful with this, because it does have phytotoxins in it. So, but if you boil it twice, pour off the water, you're good. You don't have to boil it that long either. Some people talk about boiling it an hour. Oh, no. You can boil it when it's young like that, because I'm going to cut it like that. This is considered young. You can see the red coming up in the stem, but it's not completely red. When this gets to be adult, this will be dark burgundy. And if you don't believe me, look at my old videos. And that red will come all the way up into the stem. But this is still very young and tender. So the phytotoxins come from the root up. So it's going to be stronger at the base than up here. But like I said, and some people even say you can take this stalk, cut it up, and batter it and fry it. And they say it tastes like fried okra. I ain't seen it done. I've never tried it. But hey, I mean, the people who do it, they still living. So anyway, these are beets that finally came up. That's more elephant garlic. My potatoes from over here never did come back, so I guess the cold finally killed them. Garlic, nothing really to see there. I'll show y'all what's over here right quick. It's really not nothing over here, honestly. Other than I got some beets. Like I said, I scattered some beet seeds and they finally came up. I got a few of them over here too. You can see these beets over here coming up. And now that it's warming up, they're getting big. There's still peas over there. Garlic, nothing to see. Over here we got beets. The beets, they seem to like it right here. They loved it right here last year in this tub. I planted seeds in the ground and I keep waiting for some of the stuff to germinate. Now some of the stuff I see coming up. Let me show y'all, see if I can show y'all. I know you're gonna say, well, you didn't even till it up or, get rid of the grass. You're right. Because to be honest with you, when summertime comes, this what you think is grass, which a lot of it is weeds. Some of it is St. Augustine grass, but the sun will kill most of it. Like, nothing grows over here. But I'm hoping that this will. Y'all see these little babies in here? This is pepper grass. I threw these seeds out in there. I threw them out roughly in a patch about that big. And honestly, what I'm hoping will happen, this will take over and overrun everything else and basically become grass. And my lawn will be somewhat edible. That's what I'm hoping. And I'm hoping to plant some other things that are grass-like that are edible. Maybe not, they don't look completely like grass, but they're grass-like and are edible. Maybe like lamb's quarter or something like that. Look, predator. He's on the prowl. I did plant some other stuff over here, some leeks and some onions. I planted, see right here, like nothing grows right here. And I probably need to water this and help those seeds germinate because they're not going to germinate if the ground's that dry. Strawberries. As y'all can see, the flowers. See how pretty they are? Yellow. Just lots of flowers. Lots of strawberries already. I don't think that one's going to mount up to anything. But as you can see, it's a you can see a lot of flowers and a lot of strawberries, and so hopefully you know, those will do pretty good. And like I said, I'm gonna move those. I hadn't moved them yet. Look at Vanna White. He's gonna show y'all what I'm gonna move. And the last little thing I'm gonna show y'all, I put some beets right here, and I think this is one, and I think that's another one. Oh, now you're gonna come get in the way. And I think that's another one, and I think these are beets. Cause see, I didn't plant anything with nothing over here grew last year with red stems, and I threw rainbow beet seeds out here, and I think they're finally coming up. So hopefully I have a little thing of beets. I put onions back there and leeks. We'll see if they come up. They was kind of some old seeds. I don't know if they're gonna come up or not. Yeah, we'll see. Look at that. Is that your little throne? Not for long, buddy. So the azaleas, one last hurrah. And then all the little flowers will be gone. They will, those flowers. But anyway, till next time, me and Chris will see you guys later.